Hi, everybody, and welcome to St. John's Online Sunday School. Today it's Monday, actually, November 2nd, and today it's All Souls Day. And that means that today is the day that we recognize and remember the loved ones and those dear to us who have died. And that's a really tricky topic to talk about with little ones. I'm looking at you, parents, caregivers, grandparents, etc. And so I just wanted to share a little bit of advice that I had found online recently, and that's to just talk honestly with your children, to make sure that they understand the reality of what has happened or what is happening, and to answer any questions that they might have, but not necessarily to bring up the topic on your own and let them guide the conversation. And so kids who are watching, I thought we could talk a little bit about some ways that we can remember people, remember those who we love who have passed away, who are now in God's kingdom in heaven. And there are lots of different ways that we can do that. One way might be to make a playlist of their favorite song or songs, and to listen to it together. Another way might be to cook their favorite meal, do some baking, or eat their favorite food, and share a remembrance about that person. You could light a candle in their memory and say a prayer. You could take a piece of their clothing and repurpose it into a pillow or a stuffed animal or a handkerchief or something to just keep into your pocket or your backpack. You could use or wear a piece of their jewelry, whether it's a necklace or a ring, anything that you think that you might like to wear to remember them. You can frame some of their handwriting. I really like this idea because we often have greeting cards that we've saved from birthdays or Christmas or something from our loved ones, and that has a sample of their handwriting in it. Or maybe it's a recipe card, or maybe it's just a to-do list note, something that has a piece of the person's handwriting, and you could frame it and hang it on the wall, and then it becomes part of your home and could be something to start discussion or start remembrances when you have folks come over. You could also, and this is one of my favorites, you could create a memory book, a living journal exploring some of the favorite memories that you have of that person, whether it's things that they used to say, stories they used to tell, stories you have about them. And this would just be a notebook, or maybe even like a nice journal that anyone could add to. So if you have a story, you could add it. If a relative or a friend has a story, they could add that. And then by the time you've got, a number of pages filled, you've got so many memories of that person. And how wonderful would it be for you to revisit those memories and have a written copy of them so that those memories are with you always. So that's what I would like to challenge you to do this week, is to think of a loved one who has died and find a way to remember them this week. Find a way that feels right to you to remember them this week. And remember, God loves you. We love you at St. John's, and we'll see you soon.